Imagine walking into a forest where the air feels different, cleaner, colder, and full of mystery. Every breeze carries the scent of rain, earth, and something ancient, something alive. You look around, and the trees are so tall they seem to touch the sky. Birds scream from the shadows, and somewhere deep inside, a hidden world is waiting for you. This is not just any forest, this is the Amazon, a place full of secrets, wonders, and warnings.
Hello and welcome. If you're new here, welcome to Amazing 5.
The story begins at the edge of the Amazon rainforest. You take a quiet step forward, leaving behind the noise of the outside world. Instantly, it feels like you have entered another universe. The trees rise like giants, their branches weaving together above your head, blocking most of the sunlight. Only thin rays break through, lighting up small patches of ground like tiny spotlights. The air is thick and warm, almost like you can feel it resting on your skin. Every direction you look, something moves. A flash of color, a rustle of leaves, a shadow slipping behind a tree. The Amazon is alive in ways you cannot imagine. This forest is so huge that it spreads across 9 countries. Inside it lives an unbelievable number of animals, plants, and insects, many of them still unknown to humans. People call the Amazon the lungs of the earth because it produces a massive amount of the oxygen we breathe. As you walk deeper, you feel the sounds changing. Birds screech from above, frogs croak from puddles, insects hum like tiny machines. Somewhere far away, a monkey leaps from branch to branch. It feels like the entire forest is talking at the same time, whispering thousands of stories. You pass under a massive tree that stretches so high it almost disappears into the sky. Some trees here are older than civilizations, older than countries, standing tall for hundreds or even thousands of years. Their roots twist across the ground like the veins of the earth. But the Amazon is not just home to trees, it is home to strange and beautiful creatures. Brightly colored frogs, glowing green, blue, or orange, sit on leaves. A jaguar, silent and powerful, might be watching from the shadows. And beneath the water, in the dark streams and rivers, swim fish with shining scales that reflect light like jewels. Every part of the forest is a puzzle piece, all connected, all working together. Then, in the middle of this wildness, you stumble across something unexpected, the ruins of an ancient village. Hidden under vines and moss are the remains of walls, homes, and roads. Long ago, people lived here, smart, strong communities who understood how to survive in the rainforest without harming it. They built homes, grew food, and created entire towns, all inside the Amazon. But over time, nature took back the land. Trees grew through the buildings, roots broke down stone. The forest swallowed everything, leaving behind only quiet traces of their existence. You stand there, imagining their lives, families laughing, children playing, fires burning in the night, and now all that remains are silent ruins. As you continue walking, the mood shifts. The air seems heavier, there are open spaces where trees once stood, the ground is burnt, branches are black. You realize this part of the forest was destroyed. This is the other side of the Amazon story, the painful side. People cut down the trees for wood, for farming, for land. Fires burn through miles of forest every year. Animals lose their homes, rivers dry up, and the beautiful forest that gives life to the world begins to disappear piece by piece. But in this sadness, there is also hope. Scientists have found that some parts of the rainforest, when left untouched, begin to heal themselves. Trees grow larger and stronger. They absorb carbon and help fight climate change. It is as if the forest is trying, desperately, to fix itself. Even the sky helps. The Amazon creates flying rivers, huge clouds of moisture that drift far across countries, bringing rain to places that depend on it. But when too many trees are lost, these clouds weaken. The world becomes drier, crops fail, weather changes, everything is connected. Standing there, you realize something important. The Amazon is not just a forest, it is a living system that keeps the whole planet in balance. You listen one last time. The soft chirps, the distant calls, the rustling leaves. The Amazon is still alive, still breathing, still fighting, but will it survive? That depends on us, on the choices we make, the care we give, the respect we show. Because whether we live near it or far away, the Amazon affects every one of us. And as you turn to leave the forest, one truth follows you out like a whisper carried on the wind. If we protect the Amazon, we protect the world. But if we lose it, we lose far more than just trees.